Okay, turning now to Clackamas County, where this week commissioners finalized a plan to put a public safety levy on the May ballot, asking voters to raise property taxes in order to keep dozens of sheriff's deputy positions and jail beds. The current public safety levy expires at the end of this year. It's been renewed every 5 years since 2006. If voters approve the levy in May, the property tax hike would take effect next year. Commissioners unanimously approved this plan for the May primary. The levy would raise property taxes by about 17 cents for every $1,000 in assessed value. So what does that mean for the average homeowner in Clackamas County? Well, they would pay about $60 more each year. That average number is for property assessed at around $360,000. If your property is worth more than that, you would pay more. Worth less, you would pay less.
I don't think the voters have an appetite for a higher number. I want this to pass. I want this to be funded at the rate that's going to get us by for the next 5 years. And I think by going out and asking for more money, I think we're really setting ourselves up for failure.
And I believe that this is probably the best levy rate and predictions that we probably have ever had in the lifetime of the levy.
Okay, here's a list of things that are being funded by the current levy, meaning that if the levy fails in May, these things would be at risk of being cut. More than 100 jail beds, some meant for mental health or medical purposes, 3 dozen jail deputies, nearly 3 dozen patrol deputies, 5 detectives, and even the county's body cam program. The county estimates that over the 5 years of the new levy, it would raise more than $200 million, averaging around $40 million per year. Though it's worth noting that commissioners left the door open on the option of putting the levy on the November ballot if it fails in May.
I hope we don't have to have another bite at the apple in November. And I hope that voters will take the time to not just be angry about increased costs and affordability, but actually look nuanced at the situation and fund law enforcement in Clackamas County.
I think we can always use more public safety, but we also have to balance reality. And I do want to speak to seniors out there. And I've met with a lot of people that are on a very fixed income, struggling right now. Our fastest homeless population are seniors. I just think it is a tough economic time, and I think we, need to be as prudent as we can with these tax dollars.